We all have dreams, goals that ignite our souls and whisper promises of a brighter future, but too often these dreams become trapped in the prison of our minds. We overthink, overanalyze, and ultimately overcomplicate. Fear takes the reins, whispering doubts and magnifying risks. The longer we wait for the perfect moment, the further we drift from the possibility of achieving our goals. This is the paralysis of potential, a silent killer of dreams. The truth is, there will never be a perfect time to start. Life is messy, unpredictable, and rarely unfolds according to our meticulously crafted plans. Waiting for all the lights to turn green before we take a step forward is a surefire way to remain stuck in neutral. The key to unlocking your potential and stepping into the life you envision lies not in endless planning, but in courageous action. Imagine two individuals both harboring a burning desire to write a book. The first, paralyzed by the fear of imperfection, spends years outlining, researching, and revising, but never actually starts writing. The second, fueled by a just-start mentality, dives headfirst into the writing process, embracing the messy, imperfect journey of bringing their story to life. Years later, the first individual remains trapped in the planning phase, their dream unrealized and their potential untapped. The second individual, however, has published their book, learned valuable lessons from the experience, and is already working on their next project. The difference? Action. This simple analogy highlights a profound truth. The path to success is paved with imperfect action. Every step we take, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, propels us closer to our goals. Our brains are wired to prioritize safety and comfort. When faced with a challenging task or a daring dream, our minds instinctively flood us with excuses, doubts, and fears. This is where the 5-second rule comes in. The 5-second rule is a simple yet powerful tool to combat procrastination and ignite action. When you feel yourself hesitating, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then act. This countdown interrupts the overthinking cycle and creates a window of opportunity to take action before fear can regain control. Whether it's making that phone call, starting that project, or simply getting out of bed in the morning, the 5-second rule empowers you to take control of your thoughts and your actions. Section 4. Imperfect action, perfect results. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Striving for flawlessness often leads to procrastination, self-doubt, and ultimately inaction. The truth is, done is always better than perfect. Embrace the imperfections. View mistakes as valuable learning opportunities, stepping stones on the path to growth and achievement. Remember, every expert was once a beginner, and every masterpiece began with a single imperfect stroke. The key is to shift your focus from achieving perfection to taking consistent action. Each step you take, regardless of its perceived perfection, brings you closer to your desired outcome. Section 5. The momentum engine. Action breeds momentum. The more we act, the easier it becomes to continue taking action. Conversely, the longer we remain stagnant, the more difficult it becomes to break free from the inertia of inaction. Think of it like pushing a heavy object. Initially, it requires a significant amount of effort to get it moving. However, once the object gains momentum, it becomes easier to keep it in motion. The same principle applies to achieving our goals. The initial step is often the hardest, but each subsequent action builds upon the last, creating a powerful momentum that propels us forward. So what are you waiting for? The time for action is now. Embrace the 5-second rule, silence your inner critic, and take that first imperfect step towards your dreams. The world is waiting for you to